Okay, she said take our time. Oh wait, she has a career? I thought she was a bum. And she's a writer, not an editor. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, okay, I get it. You guys get it? You guys get it? It says take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. The editor is always the one with the deadline. The writer is always the one lost in the process. Writers have no accountability or whatsoever. Also, they say, okay, I'm a different breed of writer. I am a writer and an editor. I'm a solo production. Right, I do everything except for draw the actual book cover. Yeah, used to taking things slow as writers. It depends. If it's 4 AM and you have an inspiration, there's no slow. Oh god, no chill. You wake up and you're like, I know what I need to do right now. There's no chill, 10,000 words down. Writer's block? Sorry, I can't relate. I think I'm probably one of the only writers who can't relate. Writer's block? What do you mean by writer's block? Okay, never ask. Never ask a writer what they are doing now. Never. Just don't. If you don't have 2 hours or 6 hours to listen to it, because they will tell you what they're doing now, but why it won't work, and why so many other things would have worked, but they don't have time. Oh my god, no. No, never trust people based on verbal contracts, okay? If there is one thing the writing industry and the entertainment industry has taught me, it's to never trust verbal promises and contracts. Never! My gosh, she's so stupid. No way, ma'am. No way. Alright, publishing deals. Don't just publish because you write well. I said it before on the writing channel, I'll say it again, alright? Publishing deals, they come in based on marketability. And judging by her character, I don't think she understands this at all. It's bound to fail. Man, this girl has it tough. Like, she is how do I say this? She is very naive. She lives in a world that has treated her so well before. That's why she's like this. She's not been exposed to like the darker side of life, I think. Which is kind of weird for a writer, because you know, most of us, most writers, we are beings born from darkness. We have trauma of all kinds. We've lived lives so bad, especially in fanfiction. I started as a fanfiction writer. You go on AO3, you see that there are always author notes below stories, yeah? Telling you how they got hit by a car and that they are writing this chapter from a hospital bed. Or how 2 years later they apologize for being late because they had just woken up from a fucking coma. Or how their dog died 3 days ago while they are struggling to write this chapter. And I'm like, oh god, yeah, there are literally, I do not think there are any writers, or at least fanfiction writers for the matter of fact, who have not seen the darker side of life. But Freya is a different kind of species, I guess. Well, this game is about species. That makes sense then. Jesus. Do you know that writing is not just a creative endeavor? Writing is also a logical endeavor, and you guys lack the logic in that. So it doesn't matter how creative you are, you suck. You need discipline as well, I'm just saying. You are already late and you still have 2 weeks worth of deadline? You shouldn't even be here if you truly were serious, you know? Or you should come here with your manuscript and actually start working on it instead of talking to me. Extra week to polish and do editing? No, don't trust her. Do you know what the average length of a novel is? Alright, a novella is about 50,000 words. Novel is at least 80,000 words. Alright, assuming that you can finish 80,000 words in 2 weeks, which is honestly more than NaNoWriMo, I can, she can't, alright? I'm gonna tell you the average of that is about like, I don't know, if I can even pull on, okay, say 30 days a month, 5,000 words, so 30 times 5, that's gonna be, my god, my math not working, right? 33 times 5, 15, it's 15,000. Yeah, it's not even 30 times 5, 1,500, 150,000, okay. Right, if you can, assumingly you write about 5,000 words a day, you'll be done in 2 weeks, yes? Okay, and then in those that part is actually the easy part, alright? The writing is the easy part, and I bet Most writers just word vomit. They don't line edit or edit as they go, right? There are a few kinds of editing. Again, those are all on the e-course in my streams on the writer channel. You can go search it up. But there are a few kinds of editing. Normally, what I do is line edit and overhaul, because when you do a word vomit, none of those words are pretty to look at or make sense. Okay, and then you have to fact check yourself. Like, there's content edit as well. If flowers are blooming in winter and it's not in a greenhouse and it's not a fantasy world, then something is fucking wrong, right? Like that is the. And then sometimes you write things and there are plot holes. Like, holy, and you forget that you killed a character from like 2 chapters ago, and then 2 chapters later they appear again, like as if they never died. And there is something wrong, especially if they never died after they died, and then the whole time through you used it all the way until the end. Like, oh my god, am I talking to a ghost? And then you gotta fix everything. Yeah. The editing itself is gonna be even tougher than the writing itself. You think that you take less time editing? Let me tell you, you take about the same time to edit a book. Okay, about the same time to edit a book, if not longer. Just because there are words pre-written on a page doesn't make it any easier. It does not. Some writers claim that it takes even longer to edit than to write, because they try to fix it, but sometimes what they have to do is discard and redo it. You may redo a few chapters in one go. No. And you might actually rewrite about 80% of the content while you are editing. That actually happens. So no, one extra week to polish and do the editing? That's cap. That's cap, straight up cap. This girl has never lived a life as a true writer. I can tell you that much. I am so triggered. I did not wake up this morning to be this triggered, but I am so triggered. What is this?